Man, they're just moving down the line with these pay-per-views happening in the Thunderdome. We got ourselves Clash of Champions with clashes and champions of they're clashing.
Clashing and champions of the clashing?
Yeah, they're clashing.
Yeah, these are predictions for Clash of Champions.
Hit the music. What's really good, guys? It's your boy, Spider-Man, aka D-Man. Your man, I'm sitting here with my sister, my day one, the one who holds it down for me, Michael, host Daria. Say what's up, Daria.
What's up, Daria?
And welcome to our Smash pay-per-view prediction special, our pay-per-view predictions and picks for the channel. We got ourselves Clash of Champions coming up this upcoming, I almost said Monday, Wednesday. Days are running together. This upcoming Sunday on the WWE Network, we're going to give you our picks and predictions for the event. And before we get started, y'all know the drill. If you'd like to see the channel continue to grow and thrive,
Reese?
It's a day. It is a day.
This is what you call current event brains.
If you'd like to see this channel continue to grow and thrive, please make sure to subscribe to us. Hit the bell icon so you can get your notifications for every video that we have, ranging from movies to video games to wrestling to whatever we find absolutely interesting. Want to bring it right to you. Also, liking the content that you happen to enjoy and comment down below because we do like to hear from you, our Kaiji faithful. Now, let's get it going. I thought I had that down pat, but apparently my brain decided.
Yeah, because like first it was
everything.
Reese and then it was. Now you just said pat.
Yeah, down pat.
No, it's down pat.
No, it's down pat. P-A-T.
No, it's P-A-C-T.
No, it's not.
That's grammatically incorrect.
You look it up. It's down pat. Anyway, we got ourselves Clash of Champions, as I said, coming up this upcoming Sunday on the WWE Network. We got all the well, not all. Is it all the championships? I think it's all the championships on the line. I'm pretty sure that we're not missing one.
Okay, it's Clash of Champions, so it should be all champions.
Yeah,
Should be.
Okay. Yeah, because I was about to say the Universal Champion's not on the line, but yeah, that's all the line. Everything is on the line this time around. This is your first time. I know we're all over the place today. If this is your first time watching us do this whole Smash pay-per-view predictions special, here's how we do things. We give you a brief rundown of the card, give you an update on any potential storylines that are involved with it, and then we give you our picks and how things we feel will move on forward from this event. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it, into our first monkey's paw situation, because for the first time in a while, the Universal title is looking to be on the main card.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
That's awesome. But guess what gets put on the pre-show?
Oh, God.
Asuka. The Raw Women's Championship is on the pre-show, likely. We have ourselves Zelina Vega versus the champion Asuka coming up. Now, there's not the biggest play into this. It pretty much happened like this. Asuka had a really good match, in my opinion, with Mickie James, but it ended up getting a little screwy in terms of the finish because it's reported that the ref believed Mickie James to have either tapped or passed out to the Asuka lock and ended the match a little early. And in doing so, opened the door for the likes of Zelina Vega to come marching down to the ring, say, I want the championship, slap Asuka across the face, and boom, we got a championship match. That's
literally the feud. There's really no storyline to it. Yeah.
That's where we're at. And that was like, what, 2 weeks ago? So this is 2 weeks in the making. So let's just jump through this. We have Asuka, we have Zelina Vega, our girl Asuka. Who do you got?
Asuka.
Okay. All right. Just
because one, there really is no storyline with this. Two, it feels like you kind of just threw Zelina in this. And then 3, you made this a pre-show.
So you're not happy about anything?
No.
None
of this makes sense. So what outcome should we actually be looking for?
You're not wrong. So I love Zelina. I absolutely love Zelina.
Yes.
I love me some Asuka. And I love me some Mickie James.
Yes.
I would have really preferred that if you had the situation that you did with Mickie James a couple of weeks ago, maybe turn this into a triple threat, let Mickie James get a real shot at a championship, especially on a pay-per-view. Even if it is the pre-show, give her a real shot at this because she deserves it. Zelina definitely has been putting in the work in, so I really wanted to see Zelina start getting her singles push, and it looks like she's getting it, but she's getting it with a 2-week semi-build, so I'm not really happy about that. No. But I got Asuka for this. I don't see them taking the title off of her even again if it's a pre-show.
I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Like, the only way that this makes sense is if Andrade and Angel Garza decided to pop in and cause a distraction for the pre-show to get her back and get her the title.
In her good graces.
Which is the only thing that would make sense to take the title off of Asuka, but I don't think
even throwing Mickie James in it.
Or that. But we got Asuka for this one. Asuka. Let's go. Jump right ahead. We're going to go from the bottom to the rest of our matches. We have, as I said, the United States Championship on the main card for the first time in some time, it feels like. We got Bobby Lashley, the champion, versus Apollo Crews. A rehash of a rehash of a rehash of a rehash with this damn title. The only difference is we have the specter of retribution hanging over everything right now. And it's taken so long for them to actually be of any importance because now it's at least the Hurt Business versus Retribution. We're going to have some words on that sometime in the future. I was going to
say, that's a completely different video.
That's a completely different video, but that's the only thing that is the difference in this, because I don't know how many times we've had Apollo Crews either have the title or chase the title with somebody from the Hurt Business right there, and it's Bobby Lashley as a champion. So there's really not much more to say about this. Just jump ahead, and who you got for this?
I'm just going to go on a whim and say Bobby Lashley retains.
Blobby.
And I only think he retains because of, like you said, Retribution.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's going to be some BS.
The only way that this warrants a main card match, the only way that this warrants being on the main card, and is I love the Hurt Business. I love every member of them.
Oh, yes.
Indeed, especially now that they have Cedric Alexander, who brings some youth into it, because everybody else in the Hurt Business is like pushing 50.
You said
they're like
that.
45
you said that.
as an average. So like we got some youth with Cedric Alexander in the Hurt Business. And like the only way that this warrants being on here is if you do include Retribution in this. Otherwise, it's just another Bobby Lashley Apollo Crews match, which isn't like they put on a bad show, but we need to see some progression of the storyline, and we have it so far. I got Bobby Lashley for this, either because he retains it clean because it's an actual match, or because things turn into a F fest.
And I kind of hope
Cluck.
And I kind of hope it does, just so
we have some difference, some variety,
just something.
In this. But I got Bobby Lashley. You got Bobby Lashley.
Let's
go ahead and jump forward to the Raw Tag Team titles. We have, as I said, Andrade and Angel Garza, who looks to be out of Zelina Vega's crosshairs as a manager and as a valet, and the champions, the Street Profit Angelo Dawkins and Montez. This has been a long time coming. They've had multiple matches. Angel Garza and Andrade managed to win the triple threat match for the number one contendership, which saw Humberto Carrillo and Dominic Mysterio versus Angel Garza and Andrade and Seth Rollins and Murphy. And Seth Rollins walks out, leaves Murphy to
of course, he's Messiah.
Yeah, he's a Messiah. Just to eat the pin from Angel Garza and Andrade. So, and it's hilarious because on commentary, it's like, we already faced them before. And it's like, okay, so we're going to see something new. It's like, nope, we already faced them before, and we get to face them again. So there we go.
I mean, the only thing that made it cool was that Seth literally just
we got
walked off.
If you're going to, I hate to say, because again, this feels like another rehash. But if you're going to rehash a storyline or continue it without any major changes here and there, at least incorporate another storyline into it so that we have some interest. And they kind of did that. At least the triple threat match was interesting.
It was.
Even though the result was kind of a foregone conclusion with Andrade and Angel Garza. But we got Street Profits versus Andrade and Angel Garza. Who you got?
I'm going to say Street Profits.
Okay.
Because I still think Andrade and Angel Garza are going to
have some issues.
Have something.
Oh yeah,
something's gonna happen.
That's also on the horizon, or at least hanging over this storyline, because Angel, Garza, and Andrade have been kind of at each other. That's the reason why Zelina Vega seems to leave them, because they can never get on the same page. And it's a shame, because on the one hand, I want both of them to be singles competitors that are absolutely great. But the problem is with WWE, they have a horrible job of keeping a tag team together while allowing them to do their separate things.
That's it.
Other organizations and other promotions seem to do a better job of stables, trios, and tag teams doing that. But like when it comes to WWE, if you are a tag team and you have aspirations for a singles push, either people have to be injured for you to do it, or you're going to break up. Yes. And it's a shame, because this team was great together, in my opinion. Yeah. But either they're going to win the titles and keep this feud going with Street Profits, or they're going to lose the titles and break up and just kind of like wallow. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Just kind of wallow in obscurity until, creative decides to pick somebody up and send them down the way. But I got the Street Profits for this one. There's no reason to take the titles off of them.
Yeah. Especially if they got Andrade, like as you said, they got Andrade and Angel just kind of like had a crosshair. It doesn't.
We move on to the Intercontinental Championship match, which is actually a pretty interesting one.
It is.
So taking this back, like before current events, Sami Zayn was the title holder. He was a champion. But then when current events happened, he ended up saying, you know what? I'm not gonna involve myself with this right now. I'm gonna take a time to think, for myself and about my health. So I'm gonna hold off. And in doing so, they quote unquote vacated the title. But there was no formal vacating of the title, really. No, it was just like, hey, he's not here.
That was it.
It's like, he's not here, so I guess vacant title.
Yeah.
And it's really messed up, because at least give due to say, at least give him a chance to be like, yo, I'm relinquishing the title. It's like, I never relinquished shit.
No.
So why are you going through this whole thing? But Jeff Hardy ends up winning the Intercontinental Championship and holding it for a while. But hey, guess who's back? Back again.
Sami Zayn is back. He's back again to collect his title, which he never really relinquished and had no say for it. So there you go.
I was literally doing a bit for a specific song, and you just started singing a random ass melody. Why are you like this?
Well, I thought I was with your melody.
No, I was doing.
You were like,
doing Eminem.
He's back again.
I was doing Eminem, and you just like, I'm just gonna do any random melody because I don't give a damn.
Going along with
that
your
was
melody.
Not the melody. Anyway, but Sami Zayn comes back. He's like, I never relinquished the title. I'm the true champion, which he does have a dispute for.
Yes.
Because hey, I came back. I never sat down and formally relinquished this junk.
No,
so
he did not.
What are we doing? But we got a triple threat match between Jeff Hardy, the champion, Sami Zayn, the champion, and AJ Styles, basically an Intercontinental Championship unification match. Almost the same way that they did for Apollo Crews and MVP.
Yeah.
Except we have a third in the mix with AJ Styles. Ooh, excuse me. So who you got for this one?
This one I'm going to, I want to say Sami Zayn.
You know what? Yeah. I want
to say Sami.
Yeah, Sami, despite not being in the ring a lot, or I don't think he's had a match since he's come back.
He hasn't. He's just been on the attack.
Yeah, he's just been on the attack, and even has, ships in the night passing with Cesaro and Shinsuke, just not on the same page with them, despite coming back because they kind of shunned him. What we have right now is Sami Zayn, who I think deserves and needs a win here. Yeah. Because Jeff Hardy, I love you, but I have no interest in you holding the title any longer.
Yeah, no, really. And AJ really doesn't.
AJ doesn't need it.
And in fact, I think gain or lose anything.
In fact, I think he has something better down the line instead of just the IC title. Yeah. I think Sami being this sort of jerk ass with the title is far more an interesting story than Jeff Hardy or AJ Styles holding. So I got Sami Zayn too for this one. Then we have the SmackDown. We're moving along. I know we got the SmackDown tag team championships. As I said, the aforementioned Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, the champions, versus the Lucha House Party, Kalisto, Gran Metalik, and/or Lince Dorado, because we don't know which of the trio is going to
do it.
Yeah. Now this is interesting. It's not because of Cesaro and Shinsuke, even though I love them. I love my artists, my international arts.
Yes.
But it's interesting because Kalisto has come back.
Yes.
And is looking absolutely amazing. I miss this guy. I love the Lucha House Party as their own, Lince Dorado and Gran Metalik.
Yeah.
But Kalisto is the injection of energy that I feel that trio actually needed, because they were good in the ring, but they were always just kind of thrust into random matches.
I don't know why they did that to them.
Yeah.
They didn't deserve that.
They needed more than that.
Yes.
They were put in, what was it, the Elimination Chamber tag team match? And it was like, okay, they didn't qualify, they haven't been on TV, they just threw them in there, and you're just like, okay, well, they're here. Why? That's never explained.
No.
You're just kind of shrugging your shoulders going like, hey, I guess they're here. But now that Kalisto's here, they get an injection of energy, and they also get a little bit of story going on because Kalisto's coming back. Everybody is returning. But Kalisto comes back and is causing a slight rift between him and Lince Dorado.
Oh, I thought it was Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado.
It was everybody, technically. Okay. Because like at the end of the day, it was like, it started off with Kalisto and Lince Dorado because of a loss that they've had.
Yes.
And Kalisto comes back and they're pushing on each other. He has a singles match. Lince and Gran Metalik get involved and causes Kalisto to lose the match.
Yeah.
And these guys just, again, it's everybody's returning and then they're not on the same page. It's basically the theme right here.
Yes, it is.
So this is going to be interesting to see what happens between these three, if they're going to finally manage to get on the same page, if it's going to cause them to win the titles. I don't think so, but I'm going to pass it to you first. Who you got for this one?
I'm going to say Shinsuke and Cesaro retain. Only to the fact that there's been just a little bit of tension with Lucha House Party, and I don't see them actually gaining that title with this going on. I do believe something is going to happen between the three while they're in the middle of this tag team match.
Okay.
However it may be. So I'm just going to say Cesaro and Shinsuke retains.
Okay. I'm in full agreement with you. I got them retaining because, again, there's so little actual build that makes me want to go, okay, this is going to be an emotional thing. This is going to be a continuation of a story, which causes a title to change. And so far in virtually each of these, aside from Sami Zayn, but then again, Sami Zayn is technically retaining because he's, But everything leading up to a lot of these matches is like, okay, so either there is nothing leading towards me thinking that somebody's going to take the title off of somebody, or there's going to be a massive emotional change that says, yo, this is going to be a long time coming. This person is like, I've been waiting for this to happen.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of that happening right here. I got Cesaro and Shinsuke retaining for this one. I don't think the Lucha House Party is going to blow up just yet, but I'm expecting them to push Kalisto because he used to be a singles competitor himself.
Yeah.
He was a United States champion. He has beaten Braun Strowman clean. It was a dumb way, but I love the way that they did it.
Yeah.
But like he's done a lot of stuff on his own since breaking with Sin Cara and before starting the Lucha House Party with Lince and Gran Metalik. So I don't know if this is going to lead to an implosion somewhere down the line. I'm not expecting it just yet, but I don't get them taking the titles off of Shinsuke and Shinsuke and Cesaro.
No, plus I think they're gonna build a storyline between them and Sami.
Yeah, I'm hoping something like that does happen.
Yeah.
But we're gonna move on to the women's tag team championships. We have the Riott Squad. It's not really much of a Riott Squad if old girl is not here, but since it's only like two people, how is it a Riott Squad? It's a Riott duo. It's Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan. They're back together again,
yeah, they are.
Which was a weird storyline the way that they did that because they involved Bianca Belair and then she just disappears. And just allowed them to get together. I don't know. But we got the Riott Squad versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Comment down below. I need y'all to comment down below and tell me what name you want to give them, because like if the Riott Squad, if that duo gets a team name, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler gets a team name, give me their team name. Comment down below.
Yes, especially if it seems like it's going against what we originally thought. They were just gonna win this title and then just be like
somewhere down the line, just break up. I'm gonna give them some time before that happens.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna give them some time before. Otherwise, then it really makes the titles feel kind of meh.
Yeah.
If they just lose them that quickly.
Yeah.
But we have the champions Nia Jax versus Shayna Baszler versus the Riott Squad. The Riott Squad get back together. They're alligators. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler have been running roughshod. Not really heels, but they are the powerhouses of the division where they're just going like, hey, we're gonna win and we're gonna break everybody while doing so. And I'm kind of liking it, but I want Shayna and Nia to have singles gold.
They could be Monsterio.
We're gonna move on from that, but I want them to get singles gold. But as I said before, WWE has a horrible job of maintaining a situation where you could be a tag team and go for separate singles gold without breaking up or somebody getting injured.
Yes.
So I don't know if that's ever going to happen for them.
We're
going to move on. Who you got? Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler versus the Riott Squad.
Nia Jax and Shayna.
See, we're going to just keep the titles on the same people. I'm sticking with Nia Jax and Shayna.
Yeah.
I gave my reasoning behind that.
Yeah.
So Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler for this one match right here. Moving on to more singles gold. Yay, more singles.
More singles.
We got the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Yay.
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 We got ourselves Nikki Cross. This very little interesting situation she has with Alexa Bliss.
Yes.
And Bayley, the champion Bayley.
Okay.
So
here's the deal. Nikki Cross and Alexa, we know were a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
They were best friends. They were tag team. They did Talking Bliss or Bliss Talk.
Moment of Bliss.
Or Moment of Bliss.
There you go.
Right. Okay. Well, somewhere down the line, of course, Braun Strowman and The Fiend had a little
tip. And she gets changed.
She was touched by The Fiend.
I hate that phrase.
And when you get touched by The Fiend, we all know what happens. You
get changed.
Change.
And she has been changing.
She has been slow. I love how they're slowly, gradually.
Oh yeah, it's not like I'm evil now.
No,
it's like I may fall into a fugue state and I do something that is like completely out of character for me, like hitting you with Sister Abigail in the middle of a fatal 4-way. I mean, like it's a fatal 4-way. It's a fatal 4-way. So Alexa Bliss is supposed to hit her with moves that might see her win, but the walking out part is the interesting part. So like he hits her with Sister Abigail and just leaves.
Yes.
But Nikki Cross manages to win against Tamina and Lacey Evans.
Yes.
In this fatal 4-way match, basically doing it single-handedly, and gets a shot at the SmackDown Women's title. Bayley has shucked Sasha Banks from her crew. Yeah. So now it's just her. Yeah. And it's a great look for her. I love heel Bayley.
I do too.
But I think heel Bayley maintains the title for a little bit longer.
I'm going to agree. And I'm going to agree only because Alexa and Nikki, I see something happening. I don't know if it will. I'm actually hoping it does because it tells a good story.
Okay.
And it continues that story that Nikki is noticing Alexa changing and
trying to save Alexa.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with that.
I'm going to agree. I think Bayley is going to retain. Plus, I think they are trying to do a storyline with her and.
So this is like a stop-off point for right now before Sasha comes in and takes the spot and Nikki and Alexa go for a program. I need to see more non-title just feuds happening with WWE because there's not a lot of that going on.
I want to say I see that with Nikki and Alexa.
I want to see that happening. Yeah. I want to see that happening. So I'm with that. So I got Bayley, you got Bayley for various reasons.
Yeah.
We're going to jump ahead to the penultimate match of this one right here. We have the WWE Universal Championship. This is, again, very interesting. Roman Reigns comes back, spears people, takes championships, beats monsters, beats fiends. Kicking ass, taking names, and doing so in a way that is strangely fitting and hot.
I was going to say orgasmic.
Roman Reigns dealing with Paul Heyman. They're making sure that you know that this is not a Paul Heyman Brock Lesnar situation where it's like, hey, Paul Heyman is the advocate and, kind of the guy pushing Brock to do these things. And it's like, hey, I'm letting you sign my contracts. I'm letting you handle my career. No, Roman is like, I'm bringing you in, not because I super need you, but because I want you to cover me.
Yes.
And you and I, we ain't friends.
No, we're not friends.
We ain't friends.
This is strictly business.
This is strictly business.
This is business.
Because like everything that Paul has been saying is like he never calls himself the advocate anymore.
No.
I forgot what he calls himself, but he basically refers to himself as an underling to Roman Reigns.
Yes.
And thinking of Roman Reigns as an island chieftain boss
is actually
honestly
badass.
Kind of badass.
Yeah.
It's very badass. I'm loving this.
Especially when he comes out and he's like, the chief wants me to say this.
Yes.
The chief wants me to do this.
It's never I'm doing this on behalf of him because like, hey, I know all
right.
I'm super savvy with this because like this whole the whole triple threat match, even though I think they did a bad job
they did
explaining it on commentary.
They did.
Because the whole time that it's just The Fiend versus Braun Strowman, it's literally just like, where's Roman Reigns? Where's Roman Reigns? Where's Roman Reigns? But like, it's like a Poochie situation. Like, every time Poochie's not on screen, people got to start asking, where's Poochie? Like, no, this is horrible. No. You should have just straight up said at the very beginning, it's like, I got word that because Roman Reigns has yet to sign the contract, this is still technically a singles match until further notice, and just left it at that. And then the intrigue would have been building up. It's like, okay, it's just these two now, apparently. Right. And then when he comes out, hey, it's interesting. It is. But that's neither here nor there.
That's right.
Because we have Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. This is very interesting because Jimmy is out of the picture because of an injury. Yes. Jey giving a chance, one of the rare chances. Again, as I said, WWE, you're gonna get a singles push, but either you're gonna break up or somebody got injured.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we got Jey giving a chance, winning. What was it? A fatal 4-way?
Yeah, he won it.
Yeah, it was fatal 4-way because it was Matt Riddle, Baron Corbin, Sheamus, and Jey wins the fatal 4-way with no help from anybody else.
No, because Sheamus and Matt and Baron decided to be buttheads and mix up the match, which gave Jey the smart, strategic way to
get the win.
Right. I don't remember who ate the pin.
I think it was Sheamus.
I think it was
Sheamus off of the splash.
Yeah.
It was either Sheamus or Baron. Baron ate the bro kick and got knocked out the ring. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah. But we have Sheamus. Jesus Christ.
We have Jey.
I hate that. Jey Uso versus the champion Roman Reigns. Who you got for this?
Roman Reigns. Here's the deal. Roman and Jey are family. They're blood. Yeah. Okay.
They blood.
However, here's what's been happening.
Oh, go for it.
Okay, I don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody else has been noticing. Roman Reigns has been very underhandedly dissing his cousin.
Oh, yeah.
Even to the fact of...
Sneak dissing.
Yes. Even to the fact to tell Jey, hey, I know Jimmy can win the title. I don't know about you, though. And I'm just like, well... Damn.
Just been straight up sneak dissing the whole time.
Yeah. So like Roman has been a complete, I hate to say it, but Roman has been a complete asshole. But he's been a good asshole.
At least a smart asshole, yeah.
This time, yes. Because I know he's played this role before, but it just never held water.
It's like suffering succotash shit instead of like, hey, I'm an asshole. Right. But I'm an asshole just because I'm comfortable in my role.
Right.
And I like that.
Which led to everybody booing him and stuff.
Which I like.
Yeah. So now it's like, oh no, I'm just going to be a complete asshole. I don't care.
Okay. So you got Roman Reigns for this because he's a complete asshole. I got Roman Reigns for this for the very same reason. Because everything has just been like Roman is coveting this title. Yeah. Roman wants this title. It's very rare that we get to see somebody so needy and so envious of the title in such a long time because like he doesn't even want Jey to lift up his arm while holding the title after they win a tag match that he wasn't even involved in until the very end of the match. We don't even want to see him pick up the title to give to him at the end of again another street fight or something or them clearing the ring. He doesn't want anybody touching this title, especially not his own blood, Jey. And this is going to be really interesting. I want to see a situation where Jey gets the sympathy vote, not the sympathy vote, but the sympathy rub for this. Yeah. Just because like Jey is incredibly talented. He's incredibly well run within this company. And I want to see him like put up the biggest fight with Roman and just Roman just destroy him.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Just whoop his ass up and down the damn ring the whole way.
And I kind of, I don't want to say this because Jimmy is such a great wrestler. I kind of want this to be like a quick match.
You mean Jay?
I mean Jay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I kind of want this to be a quick match.
A little bit.
The only reason I'm saying that is because I'm agreeing with you that I want to see Roman just whoop the hell out of Jay.
I kind of want to see this dragged out.
Yeah.
I want to see this dragged out. Not a quick match. No. I want to see this dragged out for 15 minutes. Roman virtually letting no offense happen until like it's like, oh, we see Jay strike him and get ready.
Occasionally,
you're like, oh my God, he's gonna get some momentum. It's like, no, and just squash it. I want Roman to set an example against Jay, but in a way that makes people sympathetic and not in a way that makes people think like, okay, Jay didn't deserve to be in this position. That's all I want from this.
That's all I want to, because Jay does deserve to be in this position, and he does deserve to have this title run.
Yes, he does.
He does.
Now, moving on to the final match of the night, we have the WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. Now, this is kind of a weird situation because they've been injuring each other and taking them off TV for a week or two at a time, and then just coming back.
In the hospital and okay.
I mean, like that. At the very least, the theming for this match is on point because they both sent each other to the hospital. So why not make it an ambulance match? And we have right here an ambulance match.
Okay.
Yay! Ambulance match between Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Really not a lot more to say about that aside from that they've just been beating the crap out of each other. So who you got for this final match of the night?
I kind of just want Drew to retain.
Okay.
He might not, but I kind of want him to. Because like I said, I just want Randy to be this threat.
Okay.
Because Drew still needs this threat.
So you want Randy to be a constant threat to Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Since this is happening before Survivor Series, since this is happening before some of the other bigger pay-per-views planning down the line, I got Randy for this.
Okay.
If only because an ambulance match allows Drew to lose the title without eating a pin.
That's fair.
And it keeps him protected.
That's fair.
And I think that they want to start telling another story with Randy with the title and possibly opening up the field for potential challenges, because that's basically what's happening with the WWE Universal title. It's opened up the field a little bit more to other challenges, which needs to happen when it comes to a lot of these titles. Otherwise, you're going to have a constant back and forth. I see you, Bobby Lashley and Apollo Crews. But with this one, I think if you take Drew McIntyre out, take him off TV for like maybe 3 weeks or so. And let Randy run roughshod, say like, hey, I told you the three most dangerous letters in WWE is RKO, yada yada yada. Let him basically be an insufferable jerk ass throughout his whole likely to be brief title reign. It really opens up the field for some other people to pop in and be like, yo, I'm gonna challenge. I wanna get my bones off of Randy Orton. Yes, Randy Orton. I told you it's a bad day. Off Randy Orton, so give that a shot. So I got Randy Orton for this one. That's probably likely the only title that I think might change hands, save for Sami Zayn. But even then, that's technicality.
I would say
changing hands?
I'm not sure if that's really that's a whole
other thing. But there you have it. Those are our picks for Clash of Champions, again happening this Sunday on the WWE Network. Y'all know what y'all got to do. Let us know what you think about the event. Let us know your picks for the event, because again, we do like to hear from you, our Kaiju faithful. Also, head on over to patreon.com/HeelKaiju, where you can get some updates on the site, the store, and the channel. And also head on over to heelkaiju.com/shop, where you can get our merch. And masks and accessories and a whole bunch of other stuff that we got just for you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope you guys enjoy the event, which, is a chance, if you are like us, have a Discord call with
I was going to say,
people.
Make sure you join us this Sunday in our Discord call, too.
Yes. Go ahead and drop us a message, and we'll drop you a link so you guys can join us for the call, because it is going to be it's going to be fun in the sun.
It is. It's going to be fun in the sun, and you're going to enjoy yourself.
Fun. But until then, we'll have to catch y'all next time. Same Kaiju channel. Deuces.
Bye.